stuff like that.
Yeah.
He said, you're really good at that guitar.
Really? He approved
said,
of that?
Oh, yeah, which
did.
really shocked me.
Yeah.
Because my father was really staunch, strict, super strict.
Yeah.
And that is one thing that I'll never forget, is when my father, because it completely, I didn't think that he would say that. Right?
Right.
And he was very strong about it.
Yeah.
Play that guitar. He bought me my first guitar. And then he
did.
said, everybody tells me you're really good at it. And from what I hear, you're really good at it.
No way.
So don't go join the Air Force. He said, they'll just have you shipped up to the North Pole and all over the place. And he said, play that guitar. And he said, learn how to make some money doing that.
And you're like, yes, sir?
Yeah.
Do you remember the guitar he bought you?
Oh, yeah, I certainly do. Oh, I still have it.
You still have it?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
The whole story on that is we had an attic, a forbidden attic in our house. You're never allowed to go in it. It was sealed off. Mm-hmm. And, of course, for me, because I was a little devil as a kid, the nuns knew that, obviously.
Yes.
But you can't tell me, you don't go up in there. Because up in there was the stuff when my father, before he married my mother, the stuff left over from the single days, So that's all the kind of taboo, but that's his personal stuff from his last remnants of his single days, which wasn't very long because he got married when he was 17, but still. So my parents were gone somewhere. And they weren't coming back, which was very rare that night.
Yeah.
And so after everybody and my big telltale sisters, the rats, went to bed, I decided I took a knife and I'm going to cut all the paint around that. I got to find out what's in there.
Right.
It's just the forbidden. So, I'm going in. Yeah. And I got it all apart meticulously, so it couldn't be. Didn't want to crack the paint or anything. Yeah. And I got up in there, and of course I found Mad magazines, old dusty, and all this stuff. This is cool. And then I look over in the corner, and there's this guitar.
No way.
And it's got palm trees on it.
Crazy.
Oh my God! And it only had 2 strings on it.
Yeah.
And look at that! I went over and I picked it up. Oh, Jesus. And the 2 strings were just far off the neck. Yeah. It was a Hawaiian steel guitar. I didn't know it.
Oh, cool.
So you don't press down on the fretboard like this to play it. You play a slide bar.
Yeah. So
the strings don't get pressed down. It's all just open. Nice. So that's why they jack them up. Right. So I'm trying to press it down and you can't get it down. It has the fret markings, but it's not meant for you to bear the string down on it. And so I took that. And they were building a hospital across the road from my house, so I would go over at night in their garbage piles, pick up the cap wire, and it was red and blue, all different colored wire, and of course it was not guitar strings, but I would take that back and make strings out of it. And I'd try to tune them, and I didn't know how to tune the guitar. I just tried to get it so they would be, but they'd break as soon as I get them tight. But it didn't matter, I'd keep trying, and then I'd put the guitar back in the attic. And Jordan, and then finally, my father you couldn't put much over his eyes.
Right. He knew. Yeah.
He knew. He saw the hatch. Okay, so first thing he did, get up and took the screws out. Okay, this is definitely, you can see. Yeah. And then when he took it down, he could see where I'd been up there crawling and everything, and things were moved around. Yeah. So, and the guitar was not over where it was supposed to be. It was just laying right by the hatch, so I could grab it real quick. So then, downstairs, like when I got home from school, your father wants to talk to you. Yeah. Like, oh no, here we go again. Yeah. I'm getting it. Yeah. And then you go out to the garage and sit down, and then he pulls the guitar out. Yeah. He said, so, you've been playing this, and I just, I'm going to get it. Yeah. He's going to break it over my head. Yeah. And he said, you knew you weren't supposed to be going up in there? And I said, yeah, I know. But, I didn't do anything wrong. Like, it's a really cool guitar and it should be played. And he goes, well, the punishment was described to you. for going up there. And I said, yeah, I know. And I'm here, I'll take my lumps right now. He says, okay, get in the car. I said, what? He says, get in the car. And I get in the car and he goes in the house for a minute. And he comes back out and then he's acting like he's real mad.
Right.
And he's slamming doors and I'm going, oh no. Getting in the car, what are we going to do? We're ever not doing that on the property.
Right.
And he gets in the car, he backs up, tears out of the driveway and he's heading downtown. Well, downtown, there's the downtown buildings and then there's the wharf, the ocean. So I figured, he's taking me down, he's going to throw me off the wharf. Because people would do that there to drown you. So and your chances of getting back up, the wharf was really high up. And I figured that's it. He's just beelining down Chapel Hill towards downtown, and I'm in the back just thinking, this is it. Like, I shouldn't have done it. And when you get down, you can go straight to the wharf, or you can turn, and that's the main street of downtown where all the stores are. And there was Woolworths, but there was Frank McKnight's music store. And I used to, every day after school, stop and press my nose against the windows and look at the guitars. He wouldn't let me in the store anymore because I used to go in and smell them. I'd take them off and really smell it. It was the lacquer. And to me, I just loved that smell of a new guitar. But they kicked me out and I wasn't allowed to go in. You're not buying it every day you're in there, but you're touching. And then you can see on the window the markings from me pressing my nose every day because it's set the same height. So we turn, we're going down there. I'm thinking, where are we going? Like, and all of a sudden, pull up to Frank McKnight's music store. He just pulls right inside, and I'm like right in front, and he comes and opens up the back door. Get out! He's still like acting like he's mad, like, and I'm what? And I'm totally confused now.
Like, what's
I'm getting it, but he's not going to beat me in the music store. And why would I park here? Like, and I get out, and I'm standing. Go, get in. He opens up the door. Go. I walk in the store, and he says, "Now, look around, pick any one you want."
Whoa.
I said, what? He said, pick any guitar you want. He said, you knew the punishment you were going to get for going in there. And you want to play the guitar that bad where you still decide to go back and risk that punishment, then I think you should be playing guitar.
Wow.
So, which was really out of character for my father. Because he, and everybody's father back in the 50s. That's just the way it was. And military or not. And so I picked the one that I could have got a much better guitar, but I didn't know anything about guitars. The one I liked, this big, ugly, it was beautiful to me at the time, this big bell tone thing that was really hard to play, but I didn't know, but I loved it, and the smell of it. It was the one that had the best smell of the lacquer. So that's the one I picked, and I could have got a really nice guitar if I had known better. If I had somebody with me that would have went, don't get that, get this Martin, he's going to pay for it. So, but that guitar was my pride and joy.
Do you remember how much it was?
I think it was probably about $80 at the time.
$80. That's crazy.
And I got it hanging on. You can't play. It's unplayable right now, but I still have it hanging up. Like,
nice. Amazing.
Because that's probably one of the best memories of my life.
Yeah, really.
Not a day goes by where I don't, because I think music is in my brain. I wake up in the middle of the night tapping on the bed, so I'm still playing music while I'm asleep. And I had that guitar in my bedroom, so it's the first thing I see. And so I like that. A couple of times when I had it in storage, I didn't like that when it wasn't around. And it wasn't getting that memory anymore.
What did your mom say when you came home with the guitar?
Oh, she already knew.
Oh, she already knew?
Yeah, when he went in the house to get his wallet, he told her, and they talked about it. So, but she was playing along hardline too.
No way.
And it was cool because they got me.
It drove that memory home.
And they got me real good. And all the way back from the music store, the old man had a smile like he wasn't. As soon as I went in, and he paid for the guitar.